Hello, everybody, and welcome to Supermarket Simulator. Today we're going to take a break from Fallout New Vegas. I got another game I'm going to record maybe next week or the week after. I know I'm late with this video, but that's because I got a lot of IRL stuff. But I got major announcements. So games like this that I'm showing you, we're going to label them Showcase. And also there's nothing I can do about the audio because I don't think this game has any audio settings from the looks of it. At least from what I tried seeing. So if things are loud, bear with me. But essentially, the announcement is games like this are going to be put into a new playlist. So all the games that we have covered so far, except for series games, they're going to be put into a playlist called Showcase. And essentially, it's just a place where you can now watch all the videos that I have reviewed, I guess you want to say. I don't really review games, I kind of just play them. And this is one of them. I was going to show you. The other one is a surprise. So if you guess it, then feel free to guess it in the comments below. But yeah, so essentially, there's no new game. I couldn't make a new game without sacrificing my already save. So I'll explain this game. It's really simple, real easy. You're running a supermarket. That's all you're doing. This is how you start the day. Day doesn't start until you do it, so it's stuck at 8 a.m. for now. This game you can buy it on Steam for I think like $13. That's with tax, I believe. This game is pretty fun, honestly, for being very basic. I mean, obviously, they got a lot of assets. I thought this was gonna be an asset flip game where you take Unity assets or some other engine's assets and you just put them in a game. Well, if this is, I'm gonna say they did a really good job at coding because the only bugs I found while playing this game is this guy right here got stuck right here. So this is like I had it here before. I had it like against the wall. He was just stuck, and he was trying to put cheese in here because this is cheese. And I put cheese in there because that's how I thought I fixed it, but it didn't. So you have to fire him and you have to hire him again, which is $100. But it's fine. Now, you can make a lot of money easily. And if the creator of this game is watching my videos or just this video in particular, then I leave a comment below and tell me what you're working on because honestly this is fun as it is, and I will show you all the rest of the stuff. So we have market management and bank, so you can take out loans, right? You could do that, or I'm going to show you the other way. Obviously this is payments, but you can take out loans. I think this is the basic loan you start with, so if you need money real fast, there you go. Trust me, you don't need it. Management is where you buy your licenses. So all this stuff I have over here, peanut butter, tea, coffee. The only things you don't gotta buy are like flour and cereal and bread. I think are the only three things you start with. And it's this flour right here with the blue flour. And essentially, as you level up, it'll tell you required store level. I know the UI is kind of small, but it is what it is. I got my coffee with me too. Mm. Anyways, essentially you will unlock stuff. So I've unlocked a lot of stuff as it is, and the thing at the end of every day of this, because it ends at 9 p.m. That's when your store just closes and no one comes in no more. Essentially, it'll give you statistics about what items are overpriced. You'll see once we play through, but it'll give you like a demonstration of how many items are overpriced. It's all customer base, and most of these prices I labeled that are around my area where I live. Some of these things I guessed, but I wanted to test that to see how well the developer coded the game to see if the AI thinks that's a good deal or thinks it's outrageous. And the way how my area works is, and I'll show you this. I'll show you this other ones real fast. So we got bills. You have bills starting of day 2, I believe, or day 3. These are just light bills, and this is your rent. The bigger your place, which I'll show you in a second, the more it's going to cost. So you want to make it bigger. It costs money, and it'll also what is it? Also have more. I think it goes up by I think it was at 20, so I think like $15 more. I don't know. I haven't really expanded. There's really no need for me to expand really. The restocker, you need to be a store level 15. So before you get this guy, don't borrow at the cashier unless you're lazy. All right, don't borrow this. This is not needed unless it's like you really don't feel like doing what I'm about to show you later. But trust me, it's really easy to scan items. You'll see. But the restocker is really good because normally prep time you wouldn't have the storage unlock at first. They'll all just show up right here. So right now, let me see what I'm lacking. Let me go in here. Let me see what I have. A lot of boxes. I know I'm very disorganized, but however, let me make sure I'm recording still because I think I fat fingered a button. Good. Let's say we buy milk. Let's buy the 6 pack of milks because those usually go fast. So let me just I'll continue with that in a second. So this here is where you're gonna buy your shit, and whenever you get a new license, it will show up in here. You can obviously pick what display. It's very well organized. Edible, cleaning, all this stuff. You can search for the name. Like I can just type in, water, and it will just straight up, look for it if you're looking for that very specific item. Then there's furniture. Not a lot of furniture, but again, this game is in early access, and there's gonna be, updates to it, and I might cover it again when it gets a new update. I might not. It just depends. But really, so far, this is whatever this update is. It didn't tell me what update this is, so I don't really know what I'm on. Hmm. Yeah, let's say I just need some bread. So we can say I buy 2 bread. So you'll buy it as a unit price. They come in boxes of 12, so there's 12 in a box. Buying 2 of them, you just buy that, right? I got leveled up a little bit right there, or went up a little bit. And this is the box. So normally what you would do is you would go up here, open the box, and then you would put it on the shelf like that. But however, since I have the restocker, I can just throw it somewhere in here. I have this place organized and not organized. So I can just put it down there and he'll get to it when he gets to it. There really is no rushing him because he takes a sweet fucking ass time. Look at this. I don't know who drops this box. Like he does put stuff away and he does empty the boxes, and stuff like that. Let's see. We'll look at the other stuff. So let's go back and I'll explain all the other stuff. This is really already kind of explained. Growth again we covered. Hiring, storage. So in order to get the restocker, we'll go back to them. You need to be level 15, have 1 rack, which is in the thing. You need to have 1 rack, and you need 1 storage. Storage costs like $800, and it's this like tiny place. It's not as big as this over here. It's not really this big. All right, I just bought upgrades. I'm gonna upgrade again because as you can see, it's getting full because I buy stuff in bulk and I keep a lot of stuff in surplus. And the really fun thing to do is, so I think it's peanut butter is overpriced in my game. So I have it at 6.99. I'm gonna change it to like 6.75. And the philosophy behind this stuff is this game will also have it where products will, I think a product did lower. Customization isn't in, it's still being developed. Yeah, so you see this little green right here? This means the product costs more to you. And you can justify the prices and saying, well, I have to pay a little bit more here, I'm going to rise the price. And I've been doing that. I don't really see any red, so I guess apple juice is very expensive now. Not really, it's like 91 cents. And mm, yeah, no, stuff like that, really easy. You can change the prices. You can put shelves however you want it. It's really customizable for being an early access game like this. You can make a whole shop right here. There's not a lot of furniture again, but hey, it's all good. Let's start the day. Let's start the day. So as you see on the top right, the clock started, and that's my money above. And I'm gonna show you how I made a lot of money, and that's by again using the prices in my area. And actually, I need salt. I just realized that I was out of salt. We're almost out. So you scroll down. I just like scrolling. We'll buy like 4 boxes of it. They come in packs of 16. Doesn't even hurt my finances. So we will literally just put it in here. I'll put it right there. And then his ass will get to work eventually. Yeah, there he goes right now. So, and yeah, basically you run a supermarket. It's really smart in the beginning. It's not really this big. Not like this is big anyways, because I'm going to show you there's a lot more upgrades you can do. I can show you right now. If we go over to management, let's see, management. There is at least, you have to be at least level 25 for, I think this is storage actually. Yeah, this is storage. Growth is right here. There's at least, I think, like 23 levels that you could go through, and it says obviously required, it's 22. You got to buy the previous one to get this one, and look at this. I don't know what number that is. Is that in the 100,000s? but you need to be store level 99. So this game does have a lot of progression and stuff. So it's slow too, but it's meant to be slow, busy work. So easy. You just click on all this. He gave me cash. You're literally doing this. You're just giving them their change. Made $21. Alright, this person bought a lot of shit. They're using card. All you gotta do is use your numpad. I think my numpad's free. We're about to find out. 87.20. And hit enter. Let me make sure my recording didn't go off, because there are keys I hit by accident here. We're good. And essentially this is the game. You run a supermarket and you just make money, and by using my prices in real life, I literally went to the store today, so I have like somewhat I don't want to do that. I have somewhat of an understanding of what normal shit costs. Like soda by me is like $2.75. So I put all the sodas as that, and I don't know what juices sell for because I don't really buy juice. But yeah, this is essentially what you do, and you just run it. People will tell you. You'll see some of them probably say, "Hey, this is too expensive," mm, or they'll say, "Oh, this is too." Like this guy came in with 100. This is the funny thing about this game is that people come in here with hundreds, and they buy like the most minuscule of shit. They don't really buy anything, and you gotta give them this big ass change. But yeah, no, this is essentially what you do. And I am level 18, I think. I think that's 18 or 16. It might be 16, because I was 15 not too long ago. And, yeah, honestly, this is all you do. We're going to go through this day so I can show you the thing. And it goes from 8 a.m. all the way down to 9 p.m. at night. And all you do is this. Now, you can easily say, hey, I don't feel like working today. You can close this. And you can see how everyone's like, oh, I can't leave the store. So they're all going to go awkwardly stand and browse shit until I do that again. So I never really found a use to closing a lane. And that's probably because I'm not big enough. Now, there's another thing in this. There's another mechanic, which is if the item is missing. So there's a bug with that I noticed, is that sometimes they would, the customer, instead of just ignoring the item, they would go back and forth what item they're trying to get. They'll literally walk back and forth all the time. And I had problems at the beginning because I didn't keep surplus of stuff. Because I wasn't really automating anything or anything like that. I was just, beginning and stuff and trying to understand the game. And other than that, real easy tutorial. They give you the basics of how to survive, and then it's pretty free game after that. There's really nothing else to really explain too much besides taking people's orders. Now, if you want to switch jobs and say, hey, I don't feel like working cashier, well, you have to go to hiring, you have to buy a cashier. I'm not doing that because I don't want to waste my money. I need my money so I can expand. And he had exact change. That's the other funny thing, too. People have exact change, and it's pretty funny because how would you even know how much all that would cost plus with tax? Now, there's no tax in the game. There is no taxes. I hope this developer implements it, but there is no taxes in the game. So when you see something like this $2.75, that's me just putting it there. That's actually what I priced it at. There is no tax in the game. It would be pretty cool if there was like a sales tax and it changes every now and then. I was thinking of a lot of ideas this game could implement, such as like people stealing things, having a security guard, security cameras, because again, your supermarket gets really big. It doesn't just stay small like this. And of course, I don't know if I picked it up or not on me recording, but yeah, checkouts are full, so obviously I'm moving too fucking slow. Which is good. People want this. I'm just oh no, that's not how you do it. Oopsies. $2.02. Man, a lot of people, and the bigger your store, I think the more people come to it, or the more product you have, like the variety, I guess is how more people will come to it. Now I'm going to show you another cool thing, which I showed you in the beginning, which was the lights. So you pay a light bill, even though your light doesn't stay on, and I hope the developer makes it where you can have a 24-hour shop. Um, Instead of closing the day at 9 p.m. I thought it was 24 hours. I literally sat there for my first couple of minutes thinking, hey, more customers are going to come in. I'm open 24/7. And in reality, you're not. You got to close it because no one's going to come in no more. The clock doesn't go, nothing. But I like the concept though, because after the day, he gives you all the statistics. And obviously, when you're first starting out, customers aren't going to have like 30 different fucking items they're buying from you. Look at this. He had exact change. Who has exact change of $87.96? Who has exact change like that? Mm. I mean, come on, let's be real. Who has exact change like that? Like a credit card, I understand. It's like I don't need to know how much you have on your card. It's you that needs to know. But I mean, other than that, I mean, it's fine. But yeah, no, $8.99. That's just me putting it of how the shop around me puts it. Not saying these prices are exact mimic, as I don't know what every item in the world costs. At least, because even in my area, the Walmart will sell, a box of rice different than Family Dollar. So, yeah, that's just something you gotta understand there. But yeah, no, other than that, yeah, this is pretty much how it is, and I've been making a lot of money. I mean, I don't need it. I did not need any loans. I didn't need none of that. No loan, no nothing. All I needed was just setting a couple cents and call it a day. That's pretty much it. And we're at 9 p.m. at sea, but people are not gonna just get up and go. They gotta first be checked out. So we're gonna check out these people, and then this could be a very short video today. Not too short, but yeah, like I said, with the showcases and stuff like that, you have an easier time finding videos you guys probably never knew I recorded. There are probably videos you guys don't even know what I recorded for like newer subscribers, or maybe you're a long-time follower and you probably just don't know I made a playlist every time I made a series. I made a playlist, and then I essentially had no organization. I decided to organize it, which is today. It will be organized, no problemo. That way you guys can view and see all the wonderful videos I covered as the last customer. So now you look around, it's like, yeah, everything's fucking empty or whatever. He still works. And then we pay him next day. So these are the daily statistics. And like I said, very basic. There's no downsides to anything right now. Even if you shortchange somebody, as far as I've seen, it really doesn't matter. I don't know how shortchanging works really, because it's really easy not to do it. But if you do, I guess they count it. Expensive, that used to be a lot higher, to be honest with you. But there's no like downside. Look, 9 products not found. If we go right now, so and here goes the other mechanic, which is sliced bread is gone down. So we'll look at that real fast. So we go up here, we can see that now sliced bread is only $1.001. And then I didn't see the other thing that was, I think it was a bottle of water. Yeah, 122. So yeah, that's pretty high for water. And given I have water, it's pretty interesting. But yeah, basically he'll just go around restocking. Because before, you're the one doing all the stocking. You have to stock all these shelves, and then it was something. The reason why I doubled up on things like tea, for example, is because people buy a lot of tea. So the AI in this game is really smart at dictating how much they want to buy. So I'm guessing the developer put a set amount for the AI and told them go crazy, because you've seen we went up to like $84 in exact change. But yeah, this is Supermarket Simulator, I believe it's called. Let me double check what it's called before I end it. Yeah, Supermarket Simulator. You can find it on Steam. Literally the name. Just type in the name. Other than that, I saw a comment by another person. I can't remember what video it was on, but I forgot the comment too. I meant to go look that up. But definitely shout out to the guy who commented on one of my videos. Because not a lot of people comment, but hey, if you do, I always read them all. I read all the comments, and I love all the support I get from you guys. So I'll see you guys in the next video. That will be probably next week. I'm going to probably record another small game, because we're going to take a break from Fallout, obviously. But yeah, no. I'll see you guys in the next time.